Hello students, good morning. In our last session of radiation, we discussed absorption, reflection and transmission of heat radiations. In today's session, we are going to discuss perfectly black body, emissive power and emissivity. Any surface that absorbs all the radiations incident on it is called perfectly black body. That means it does not reflect any energy and therefore appears black unless its temperature is very high to be self-luminous. For example, lamp black or the platinum black that absorb nearly 98% of the incident radiant heat incident on it and therefore can be considered as a perfectly black body. A perfectly black body which absorbs all the radiations of all the wavelengths at all temperature is called perfectly black body. A black body emits with perfect efficiency. For perfectly black body, the coefficient of absorption A is equal to 1 and the coefficient of reflection R and coefficient of transmission T is equal to 0. For perfectly black body, QA is equal to Q, that means the all amount of heat incident on the body get absorbed and the amount of heat incident is not reflected and not transmitted, that means QR is equal to 0 and Q2 is equal to 0. A perfectly black body cannot be realized in practice. A black body is both perfect absorber and perfect emitter. In a bright environment, it looks back, while in dark room, it shines. A hot black body emits more energy per unit area than cool one. As the temperature increases, emitted energy increases but the wavelength decreases. In practice, a body designed by Ferri is treated as a perfectly black body. So, let us discuss a Ferri black body. For the study of radiation, a simple arrangement which is shown in the figure is designed by the Ferri and that is called as a Ferri's black body. As shown in the diagram, it consists of a double-walled hollow sphere having a tiny hole or the aperture through which incident radiation can enter. The space between the walls is evacuated and outer surface of the sphere is silvered. The inner surface of the sphere is coated with a lamp black. There is a conical projection on the inner surface of the sphere opposite to the aperture. The projection ensures that the incident radiation traveling along the axis of the aperture is not incident normally on the surface and is therefore not reflected back along the same path. Radiations entering through the small hole, that means the aperture, has negligible chance to escape back through the small aperture. A heat ray entering the sphere through the aperture suffers multiple reflection due to the conical projection. Every time about 98% of the heat radiation get absorbed and remaining 2% are reflected inside the body. Out of that, again 98% is absorbed in the next reflection, and after few such reflection it is completely absorbed inside. Thus the aperture behaves like a perfectly black body. So with this diagram, if we discuss the Paris black body, it is an artificial black body. It consists of a double-walled hollow metal sphere coated with lamp black from inside. The space between the two walls is evacuated. The radiation enters the sphere through a small aperture, that means opening to the body. A small conical projection is provided in front of this opening to avoid the back reflection to incident radiation. The radiation entering the sphere suffers multiple internal reflections. Whenever the radiation falls on the lamp black, about 98% of the incident radiation is absorbed. Hence, after a large number of reflections, almost all the radiation is absorbed. In the figure, only the hole, that means the aperture, acts as a perfectly black body, not the walls of the sphere. And therefore, we can say that area of a perfectly black body is equal to area of the hole. So this is about the construction and working of the perfectly black body, that is a Paris black body. Now we have to discuss the two terms. One is emissive power and another one is emissivity. In 1792, Prevost published a theory of radiation known as theory of exchange of heat. According to this Prevost theory, all bodies at all temperature above 0 Kelvin radiate thermal energy, and at the same time they absorb radiation received from the surrounding. That means every body radiates as well as absorb radiations at all temperature except 0 Kelvin. The amount of thermal radiation emitted per unit time depends on the nature of the emitting surface, its area and its temperature. Therefore, we can define The emissive power of the body that is abbreviated by R because it is also called as radiant power of a body, and therefore emissive power or radiant power R of a body at a given temperature is defined as the quantity of radiant energy emitted by the body per unit time per unit surface area of the body at that temperature. Therefore, emissive power or the radiant power R is equal to Q divided by AT, where A is the area and T is the time interval. Emissive power of body depends on temperature of the body, nature of the body, surface area of the body, and range of wavelength of radiation entering by the body, emitted by the body. Emissive power is maximum for perfectly black body and minimum for smooth shining white body. That is, RB is greater than R. Emissive power of perfectly black body is greater than emissive power of ordinary body. Unit in SI system, it is joule per second per meter square. That means joule per second is nothing but watt. So it is watt per meter square in SI system. And in CGS system, it is erg per second per centimeter square, or it is watt per centimeter square in CGS system. And therefore the dimensions are m to the power 1, L to the power 0 and T to the power minus 3. Another term is emissivity, that is the coefficient of emission. It is the ratio of emissive power R, that is radiant power, of the body to the emissive power of perfectly black body at the same temperature as that of the body. So, emissivity or the coefficient of emission E is equal to R divided by RB. For a perfectly black body, emissive power E is equal to 1. For perfectly reflector, E is equal to 0, and for ordinary body, emissive power E is always less than 1. It has no unit and dimension because it is a ratio of the two quantities, similar quantities, and it depends on temperature, surface area and nature of the surface. Coefficient of emission is a pure number. It has no unit and dimension. Similarly, we can also discuss about the absorptive power of the body. It is the amount of radiation absorbed per unit area per second by a surface at given temperature. At the same temperature, absorptive power of perfectly black body is maximum. Absorptive power of a body depends on temperature of the surrounding and area of the body. Absorptive power of the body depends upon the wavelength of incident radiation, and therefore coefficient of absorptive power is, it is the ratio of absorptive power of ordinary surface at certain temperature to the absorptive power of perfectly black body at same temperature, and therefore coefficient of absorption, that is absorptive power A, is equal to A divided by AB, where A is the absorptive power of surface and AB is absorptive power of black body. It has no unit and dimensions because it is a ratio. So on this complete discussion, we have to solve the two questions. One is, what is a perfectly black body? How can it be realized in practice? Question is for 3 marks, where we have to define the perfectly black body, we have to draw the neat label diagram, and then we have to explain its construction and working. Second question is, define emissive power, that is radiant power R, and emissivity, that is the coefficient of emission E. So these are only the definitions. Here is 1 mark each. Thank you.